Shimon Kakwadash. Your bonus goes into the apostles and elders, great millstones that have taught me the truth. Much love, peace, and blessings goes out to all the hopeful elect brothers that are teaching the word of Yahweh Shemel Shai, as well as your hopeful elect listeners out there, Salakians, that are out there repenting, coming back to your God, Yahweh, in the name of his son, Yahweh Shai. So it's going to be a lesson. Uh, Devil gene activated. And when I mention the devil gene, I'm speaking of the warlike, homicidal nature that is in the inside of every so-called white person that is an Edomite, right? Because the scriptures detail Esau, Edom, as being the sword of the Most High. And what is the sword used for? For killing. And what is another word for killing? Homicide, murder. Hey, this fact is pretty much all encompassing when you study the history of the so-called white man, as well as what the scriptures, when you understand what the scriptures say about the nature of this devil. He's a murderous beast, and he's been used many a time from the past until now to bring the sword of judgment upon all the earth. Now there are instances of this being shown on a small level, like this article which I'll read, but the devil gene is going to be activated on a mass scale. So we're about to see mass death sweep across the planet Earth due to the devil gene being activated in Esau. This is 8 people are killed by gunmen at a university in Russia. At least 8 people are dead and 2 dozen injured at a university in Russia after a gunman opened fire and some students jumped out of the second-story windows in an apparent effort to escape the attack. It says the shooting occurred at the Perm State University in the city of Perm, about 700 miles east of Moscow. Russian authorities said the suspect, identified as a student at the university, had been detained and was treated at a hospital. Local media said that ahead of the attack, the suspect had posted to social media saying that he was motivated by hatred, not politics or religion. You see? Because that's the spirit of Esau, the devil gene, as I mentioned. Okay? And hatred is what? Feeling of the intense feeling of anger due to dislike or distrust or disgust. Okay? Hold on, let me look up the scripture. Like, bear with me. It says, Psalm chapter 34, verse 21. Evil shall slay the wicked, and they that hate the righteous shall be desolate. So that shows you hate is a emotion that's synonymous with these devils. And what do they hate? They hate righteousness. They're motivated by hate. It's like what it said about this Russian Edomite that killed 8 of his, supposedly killed 8 of his classmates. So I mean, this dude was just, hey, he was just killing, opening up, killing people. And this is all the way in Russia. This is a country which pretty much has a different worldview than over here in America. But you know what they have in common is that both of those people from America to Russia, they're Edomites over there, and they're motivated by hate. That's what causes this similar behavior pattern between these people. Because what? But they're the same people. They're the devil, according to the Bible. Let's go to Genesis 25 and 21. And Isaac entreated the Lord for his wife because she was barren. And the Lord was entreated of him, and Rebekah his wife conceived. And the children struggled together within her. And Isaac and Rebekah are the mother and father of the black Hispanics and Native Americans, being the Israelites, and the so-called white race, being the Edomites. It says, and the children struggled together within her, and she said, if it be so, why am I thus? And she went to inquire of the Lord. So these children were struggling together within the womb of Rebekah. Why? Because Esau was motivated by hate. Esau had the devil gene, Jacob had the righteous gene. And these two contrary spirits, they struggled, they fought in Rebekah's womb. So this is Genesis 27 and 41. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then will I slay my brother Jacob. So meaning what? He plotted that after the death of his father, he would kill his brother. Devil gene activated. His devil gene was activated from that point. Okay? So it says here, and these words of Esau, her eldest son, were told to Rebekah, and she sent and called Jacob, her younger son, and said unto him, behold, thy brother Esau, as touching me, doth comfort himself, purposing to kill thee. So that's the motivation of Esau at that time. Esau was so mad and filled with hate due to his anger for missing out on the blessing, the birthright. He wanted to commit murder. It says, now therefore, my son, obey my voice, and arise, flee thou to Laban, my brother, to Haran, and tarry with him a few days until thy brother's fury turn away, until thy brother's anger turn away from thee, and he forget that which thou hast done to him. Then I will send and fetch thee from thence. Why should I be deprived also of you both in one day? Because Rebekah understood that if Esau killed Jacob, uh, she would lose Jacob, and then she would lose Esau to the fact that he would be a murderer and be put to death. You know, so hey, that she wanted that devil gene to calm down. Okay, and this is in one instance, but the Lord is going to raise up these Edomites to the point where hey, they're going to start killing in mass numbers. So this is the Georgia Guidestones. Like I mentioned, we had this one instance in Russia where this Edomite killed his classmates, but they're going to be raised up to the point where all of these devils they're going to show their horn. Because it says here in the Georgia Guidestones, what you understand the Georgia Guidestones, they are a philosophy, a belief, a doctrine that is followed by the elites. And who are the elites? They're all Edomites. They're all so-called white men who rule this world. And though they're not on the level of a school shooter, they still have plans to kill and mass murder people on an even higher scale because they have the means to do so. See, the elites don't have a few machine guns and a few grenades. No, they have armies at their disposal. So understand that when their devil gene gets activated, it won't be 8 people dead. It's going to be millions to billions of people. So it says a message consisting of a set of 10 guidelines of principles is engraved on the Georgia Guidestones. So let's get down. It says, maintain humanity. This is the first guideline. Maintain humanity under 500 million in perpetual balance with nature. So that's their intended purpose, to reduce the population, right? Because you understand this is their target goal of population. You got to know what's the current population, 7 billion. So they want to eliminate over 6.5 billion people. Okay, because if you understand that um, from a numbers perspective, right? You look this up. Uh, what is it? 0.5 divided by 7. That is 92% of everyone on this earth. They want to kill 92% of the population. Think about that. and think about the type of means they will use to do so. Okay? Devil gene activated. This is Revelation 12 and 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, devil gene activated, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. See? Because these are the days we live in, because Esau is exposed on a whole nother level. When you look at the plans where he's trying to promote this potion, people taking it in their arms, and you got a whole bunch of people contrary to taking it. You know, you got the New World Order that's trending on social media, which people are finding out information about that. So he knows, because what, throughout the ages of his rulership, secrecy has been his tool, has been his benefactor, right? Secrecy. So now since he's exposed, he knows that his time is almost up. So that devil gene is going to be activated. All praise goes to Yahweh Shem Yahushai, Bar Shem Shalom.